here we're back again, and hope you enjoyed the Alexandria Singers. And we have in the studio Kathleen Taylor, social worker and manager, and she's here to introduce a new social worker. And I'll let her get right to that since we won't run out of money.
Run out of time. Eric took all our time. Yeah, this is Elena Keidel. She's our new social worker down in the Hunters Crossing area. So we're really excited to have her here. Elena actually started out as our intern. She's from George Mason, and so she did her internship here. And then as it happened, one of our social workers, Shirley Metzger, decided that she was ready to retire. So we were lucky enough to be able to have Elena step in and kind of, she was already with it, so she just sort of didn't miss a beat. So we were excited. Yeah. It worked out well. I think she likes us. I'm not sure.
I definitely like it here.
So do you live close by, or?
Yeah, I live in Arlington, so it's...
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's a very easy commute to get here. It's really nice.
Yeah, you've got a lot of back roads to come in.
Yeah, back roads and straight down 395. I get to go against traffic, which is really nice. So.
I don't go near 395.
Yeah. The commute's always important.
Yes.
It's part of the quality of life.
Definitely,
but once she gets here, she has to navigate all the hallways. I wonder if she's still getting lost.
Not usually.
Not usually.
The signs help. There are definitely times I have to stop and look at the signs and reacclimate myself, but...
Yeah, I love when the new people come in. They'll say to me, "Where am I?"
Exactly.
It takes some getting used to.
Yeah.
It's the great equalizer around here, getting lost.
When you get to know people.
Yes, exactly right.
Yeah.
And people are always willing to help, give directions. And if you really get lost, you can go outside.
Yes.
Well, usually I'm walking the hall anyhow, and I'll say, well, here, I'm going that way. And take them. It's a lot easier than trying to explain it.
Yeah, but it is right. You get to know people that way. And Elena's office is right on the hallway next to the Hunters Crossing lobby, so I think you're getting a lot of drop-ins too, right?
A lot of residents stopping in and saying hello and introducing themselves. It's great. I've gotten to meet a lot of people that way. So.
I never went near the social worker because I didn't think I needed her.
Well, you don't have to need us. It's nice to just get to know us.
Just stop in and say
So
hello.
frankly, I never, she was always pleasant, and we always said hello.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's part of what we do, is we sort of just get to know you, and then if you do need us, you know that we're not scary.
That's right. You know who we are and where we are.
Yeah. Well, you know now that when I go barging in, I've got something.
That's right. That's right. We know you have a need if you show up at the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just not stopping by to pass the time.
Well,
but people do that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're welcome.
And it's helpful
Yeah.
to put faces to names and get to know people. And
yeah, but that's not really a job.
Yeah, it is. Actually, I mean, that's sort of the beauty of being here, is that we have relationships with people outside of some kind of a big problem.
A crisis or a problem,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully there's always already that relationship and that trust base a little bit, so that when there is kind of something that happens, people feel confident in us already.
And we know you, so when you
Yeah.
come to see us with a problem, we know who you are and a little bit about you. It makes it easier to help you, make sure we're doing right by you.
Well, see, I don't come with problems. I come with somebody is walking down the hall at 1 o'clock in the morning, and she's trying everybody's door on the way.
Right. And that's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it turned out to be a big problem. And I had to call security because I was afraid she was going to go outside, and get lost.
Yep.
So and it's stuff like that eagle eye.
Yeah, but that's important stuff too for us to know, and it also we partner with security
Absolutely.
a lot of times on certain concerns.
I used to know all the security people, but that doesn't work anymore. Since Ken left, it hasn't worked.
Different new faces.
Yeah.
Well, new faces, but they're not as friendly. I mean, they'll say hello to you, you know, but they, you know, learn your name, and none of them do anymore.
Well, you'll have to like encourage them, test them as you go by. What's my name?
Yeah, well, I could always say, my name is Mrs. McDonald, and you may call me that as you say good morning.
Yeah, well, definitely. We all in our own ways want to know more about the residents. So that's part of what the social worker's role is, actually, is to get to know the residents, kind of get to know what their day looks like. And so then if something happens that kind of makes a difference in their day, we know a little bit more about what their preferences are.
Yeah.
What you like, what you don't like.
What your normal routine is, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Very important.
Yeah. So we're happy to be part of the
The bigger
population
community
here.
and
Yeah,
population.
we're just here to hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
That's the best part of our job.
Yeah.
No, when I was so sick I guess it was last year, I wasn't coming around it was taking a long time to come back to. And Sue, I came out of her office, and I was coming down, and I had the rollator because I had dizzy spells and stuff. She took one look at me and said, "You look terrible." I don't need to hear that. You know, so she took me in tow, and she asked me about, you know, what they were doing for me, and I told her, and she said, "Did anybody put you in, you know, make a chit for
Therapy?
therapy?" And I said, "No." She said, "How's your doctor?"
That's a perfect example of what social workers do.
Yeah.
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 And so, yeah, well, all of a sudden I was in therapy, and yeah, I came around in a few months. I mean, a few weeks, but
Yeah, but she knew you weren't yourself.
I was down to 92 pounds.
Yeah.
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 Skinnier than she is. That's going some.
And once you got your legs back underneath you, you haven't stopped since, right?
I have taken different.
You slowed down a little bit?
No, I had a fall. That slowed me down. I took one blasted fall.
But you're doing better now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
good.
good.
So you just gave us a good example of how social workers, how Sue knowing you,
Yeah.
and when she saw you, she was, that's not Mary.
Yeah, well, nobody knew me. I didn't come out much. I used to come out at night. I got in the habit. I roam the walls, you know, just go walk at night.
Yeah. You're a night person?
Nocturnal.
Well, it's by the time I get myself together, yeah. I used to exercise at 7 o'clock in the morning. Now it's 10 o'clock at night.
Wow.
Whatever works, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't want to, I'm talking too much.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
And we only have 2 minutes left. So is there anything?
Well, I think maybe we should ask Elena sort of what her perceptions are of being here as a social worker to date. She's been here. She's been here since May 2nd. So tell us that.
My perceptions as a social worker. Well, the thing that I love most about Greenspring are the residents and getting to know them. And I'm constantly amazed at all the different stories and experiences, and you know, how cool the residents are here. And so just getting to know them, and just the wide variety of experiences and people here, and I am constantly amazed at how young you can be at 90. That's been sort of the biggest shift as I've gotten into working with older adults and learning them, is, you know, how young 90 really is. So
Yeah.
I'm constantly amazed at residents that come in with fairly minor problems, and then I look at their age and it's like, you're 93. How is that possible?
90's the new 60.
It is.
Yeah,
it is. It's
that's
amazing.
what I was thinking. I was thinking, what is, you know, because as I get closer, you know, to the 90, I think, well, that's not so bad.
I don't think we know what age looks like anymore.
really
and I think
don't.
you guys are really at the forefront of that, just
Yeah.
showing us, you know, what do they say? Age is just a number,
Yeah,
right?
and it's really true.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah.
yeah. So I love it. I love working here. I love the residents.
I have a granddaughter. She comes quite well. She's working down in southern part of Virginia now. She just graduated from college. And she's going to be a politician, I swear. She loves coming to and having dinner. She loves to talk to the people and listen. You know, she sits there and just, her eyes are on them and, you know, they love her.
Yeah.
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 She says, you know, she'll say to her mother, I think I'll go to Nana's this weekend.
That's really good.
That's
But
great.
it's sort of like what Elena says too. I think that just the stories that people have.
Yeah, well, that's
you
what
know,
she said.
It's just
She says
amazing.
they're walking history.
Yes,
It's true.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to have an appreciation of that, you know, and I think people don't necessarily always get that until a little bit farther along in their lives, so that they appreciate that personal history. Time for us to go, huh?
Yeah. We've got 1 minute.
Yeah.
So, any last minute?
I don't think so. No. You? Words of wisdom at all?
Oh, I'm still taking in the words of wisdom.
But we're enjoying having Elena here, and definitely fits very well in with our staff. So
I'm very excited to be here.
Yeah, well, when I'm walking by, but I'm walking by at 10 o'clock at night and you're not there.
No, I'm not.
hopefully not.
If I'm ever there at 10 o'clock at night, you come into my office and say, go home.
Exactly.
Okay, well, it was nice having you here.
It's very nice to be here.
Glad to meet you, and
You too.
you'll come back on your own, maybe.
Yeah.
Hope so.
You know. So, but I always enjoy Kathleen.
Thanks.
Yeah. We always find something to talk about. So. Okay, I think we better call it a day.